Hi guys, it's me, Christine McDonald, the Drop-In Center. I've shared this story in the past, but I want to share it again because it's just so important. The Drop-In Center is so important to me because when I spent my time on the streets, it was difficult. There was nowhere for people like us to go to get a drink of water, to eat, to sleep. Now we have a Drop-In Center. We opened the doors of Christine's Place December 18th, 2020. We're open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 9 to 5. And we have served 130 individual victims in the time we've been opened. And we have provided over 700 services. Number one, this lets us know that street trafficking is happening. Street exploitation, commercial sex exploitation on a street level is still happening. I've been doing street outreach in various capacities since 2007. I've done dozens upon dozens upon dozens upon dozens upon dozens of trainings on how to effectively do safe street outreach with this population. Now, we have a place for them to come, and it's beautiful, but it's tragic all in the same breath, right? But for me, this is kind of how I got started. There was a woman, Jeannie Wells, and back in the 90s when I was on the streets in the middle of my exploitation, my guy, it was in the middle of the summer and it was hot, and I needed a drink of water. I'd been working all night and I still hadn't made my quota. So I still couldn't go in, I still couldn't eat, and I still couldn't get a drink of water. And he had hit me when I was begging him for a drink of water. On my knees, in the street, in the middle of downtown, I begged, please, just let me get a drink of water and I'll finish working. Later that night, he had kind of gone MIA and I was out there on my own. The sun started coming up and I made my way to a drop-in center that no longer exists. Now, this wasn't for women like me. This was a homeless drop-in center in downtown Kansas City. And it was sponsored by Metro Lutheran Ministries. I get down there and I come to the door and Miss Jeannie Wells greets me. And I'm sitting in the lobby just trying to rest. I've got bruises of handprints on my arms and on my legs. I'm hungry and I'm exhausted and I'm dehydrated. And she asked me to come into her office. I come in there and she moves to the window. When she moves to the window, she closes the blinds. She walks to the door and turns out the light and grabs her clipboard. And she says, baby, you can lay down in here and rest. You look like you really need it. I slept there all day. 5 o'clock came and she came in and she woke me up and I went in the bathroom and freshened up and I came out. And she let me walk out there and there were people waiting for me. I was still dazed and I was still tired. But for a few hours, I was able to rest. I was able to clean up. I was able to get a drink of water. I was able to get my thoughts together. My body was able to heal just a little bit before I was back outside. She met me where I was. And that is one of the most important things that Christine's Place does. Choice. Choice has been taken from victims. We want to create choice. Choice to stay, choice to go. And through that, we plant seeds of hope. Hope and trust. Something that trapping itself is the core premise of the violation of. And in that, we pray that they'll make the choice to stay, to make new choices, and create their own pathway out. Again, I'm Christine, author of Cry Purple, same kind of human. If you haven't picked up a copy to learn more about my journey, head over to christinesvision.org and check them out. Or visit www.rpor.org and you can purchase them there, and the proceeds go to support our work at the Drop-In Center for women currently in the life of sex exploitation and sex trafficking in the greater Kansas City area. Stay tuned. Join me next Friday for our next video. And don't forget to like and share. Thank you.